No matter how it may seem, no one has control over your life except for you. This is not personal, financial, or life advice. We're just a couple of guys and an occasional guest talking out loud. Welcome to the What Are We Doing podcast.
Whoop-dee-dee scoop. Scoop-a-dee whoop. Whoop-dee scoop-a-dee doop. We're here, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Where you hearing this from? If you're in America, if you are in South America, if you are in Canada, Asia, Europe, all 7 continents. If you're out of space listening to us somehow, some way, we're here. You guys streaming from us. What's up, guys?
Yo, what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing?
Who am I here with, though?
Who's Brown?
Who's
live in
that?
the flesh, back like I never left.
There we go.
What is up?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good,
See you over
bro.
there stretching?
I'm stretching.
Tired?
I'm getting ready. I'm just, sometimes you gotta release the...
Release the what?
Release the... What's that word I said last time?
I don't remember.
You know, why are you looking at me like that?
I'm waiting to see what you're releasing.
You just gotta release it sometimes.
Yeah. Whatever it is, you gotta get it released out.
You gotta get out of you. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? How's everybody's week? How's your weekend? How's your weekend, bro?
I can't wait for them to respond to you when you ask them.
They respond, bro.
They do?
Yeah. You think somebody's in my car? They're in their car like, doing pretty good.
We should give him like a time, like like Dora, like she be like, "What was your favorite part?"
Nah,
and she wait.
Never watched Dora.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
When she go, and she wait for you to respond,
I
and she
never
be
watched
like,
Dora before, bro.
Anywho, she be like, "I like that too." Like,
I know you're talking about.
Exactly, because you watched it. I used to say like some weird stuff. Like I'll say like she would probably say, "What's your favorite part?" I'd probably say the tree in the background. Like it was a nice color. She'd be like, "I like that too." Anywho, how was your week, man?
Good, bro. I went to a wedding. I was at a wedding this weekend. I was in my first wedding. My college roommate. It was good, bro. It was good. I liked it. It was a good time, a good weekend. I had mad fun that whole weekend. It was my college roommate. He was getting married, so that's crazy. Everybody's growing up. Everybody's starting life for real now, bro. So yeah, it was pretty good. So I was out in Pennsylvania. No service, bro. I had no service the whole weekend.
What do you have?
But that was a good thing. Sprint.
That's why.
I
have to leave them.
I'm not even gonna hold you to that. Yo,
I have to leave them.
Sprint's about to get 5G next year, though.
You know why though?
With T-Mobile.
Exactly.
Nah. The reason why T-Mobile's getting 5G is because of Sprint.
No, T-Mobile bought them.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
You really want to do this real quick?
That's what happened?
Yes, that's what happened.
Nah, I can't see that happening.
They did already.
T-Mobile don't got money like that.
What? You bugging.
What is T-Mobile? What else do they have?
Money. Right, I'll let you talk because I know the story. You could tell them the story while I pull it up and show you. You're bugging.
What story?
T-Mobile bought Sprint.
Oh, I don't know. I'm guessing they did. I thought they merged. They didn't. Nobody.
Yeah, okay. What a merge? Big man take little bit. That's what that means. Talk about we merging. Get out of here. Ain't nobody merge.
Yo, Sprint been around for too long, bro.
What that mean?
Yo, remember the Sprint commercials where they had a little pin that went down at the end of the commercial, like the pin hit one side and hit the other side?
Nah.
Yeah, they have TV on the south side.
That was whack. That was whack. Like you really just can't. That was whack though. You tried it. That was a good try.
Bro, you remember the Sprint been around
for
years,
no, like
bro.
what do you want me? Why do black people do that? They be like, Ashley? Like who Ashley, like I don't know who that is. Why are you asking me again?
Nah, Sprint been around for years. You could be right. I don't know. You could fact check it. I'm not 100% sure.
What am I fact checking?
Who bought who? I'm not sure who bought who. But this weekend, I didn't have service all weekend. It's crazy because they sent me the videos. I hope everybody enjoyed.
26.5 billion.
Who bought who?
And what? Damn. Oh, T-Mobile. Come on, man.
For how much?
26.5 billion.
Jeez.
That's not all cash though. It's probably your credit or some type of deal.
So yeah, I didn't have service. What I was gonna say? Well, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You talking about how terrible Sprint was and you have service? And
I didn't have Sprint. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I didn't have service. So it's crazy because you guys were sending me the video clips. So the video clips from last week's episode,
Fire.
Which ridiculously good. I hope everybody enjoyed last week's episode. There was so much knowledge dropped in last week's episode.
It took me actually 2 hours to do the show notes.
Bro. I listened to the episode at least 3 times. at least 3 times.
We already changed that profession.
I know. Details coming soon.
You want to talk about that? Like,
no.
Nah. Top secret?
Not just for now. This is until we have everything going. But yeah, it's crazy because you guys had hit me. I
got some money coming in.
He had sent the clips out on Friday, and I had got the clips, but they weren't loading. But I figured they were the clips. I didn't hit you guys back till Sunday. Everybody was like, "Oh, we thought you didn't like it or something like that, bro." I had no service. I didn't get to see the clips until I got back. But yeah, the episode was fire, bro. Ridiculously fire.
Yeah,
ridiculously fire. Next week's episode though is gonna be even better.
Can I give him a hint?
Yeah, you can say it's credit. All on credit.
Damn, I was gonna do the Jay-Z line.
How you
can I give him a hint? Yeah, it's all credit. All credit.
Hold on. Next episode's gonna be fire.
Oh, that's my cue.
Yeah.
Nah, that's cool.
All right.
But speaking of when Kadeem first said, we're all getting older. People having kids and people getting married. Starting a family, starting their actual lives. Many people aren't doing that on our age, and the reason why I'm bringing that up is because what we're going to be talking about today is comparing yourself to others. That's our topic for today. I see a lot of people on social media. Oh, I'm back on social media. Before I get into that, I see a lot of people. Yeah. I saw a lot of people on social media, a lot of people in person who I speak to, and the main thing is that they're always comparing themselves to others. I feel like that's a big issue that majority of people are dealing with. So I said, let's address that. But back on social media. So.
Yeah, how was that little that binge? We talked about it not on last episode before that, but
right.
That you were just starting it. So what did you get from taking that binge, and what did you want to get out of it, and what do you feel that you got out of that?
Focus.
And you feel like you got that out of it?
Yeah.
Which I agree 100%. I told you last time, like when H gets off social media, his overall life, his productivity jumps up 1,000%. Like he's here.
But it's not even just that. It was more so of again, I was letting social media, and I actually. All my apps overall, I turned off every notification. Yeah, I still have them off too, it's also kind of dangerous to do it like that because you can isolate yourself to a point where if you're not doing it correctly, like it's really a thin line. And if you're not walking that line correctly, you're gonna fuck up.
Bro, you know why I don't think so? Oh shit, my mic is all over the place. You know why I don't think so? Because there's people and there's like successful people who never went on any type of social media before, and they're very, very successful. I don't think you need social media. I think social media is just a platform. I honestly think you can do a lot of stuff without social media. All right. You could talk. Hold on, because let me fix this mic. But you could talk.
Nah, because I want to. Damn, you took the whole thing off. Yeah. I want to actually address that. So I'm gonna let you finish your thought.
You got to talk so they're not just sitting in dead air, bro.
I don't fully agree with that. Well, it is a platform, but it's more than just a platform. Like social media is a new way of life, especially with your phone. Like everyone notification, you can't go into a meeting without you seeing someone's phone on the table. You can't go to dinner without you seeing somebody's phone up there. And they don't have their phone up there to let me see if somebody text me. They have their phone up there for all these notifications that they get.
No, you can hear me?
Yeah,
you're
good. You're good.
All right, good. Yeah, I'm talking about in general, like social media. Like people think they need social media. Like
you don't need it, but it depends on what you want to do for your life. Like for me, what I want to do, how I want to influence and everything. Social media, it plays a part to that. But honestly, I'm at a point right now
where I feel like you just need to be focused on yourself right now.
Well, you feel that way, and I understand why you feel that way. But I kind of don't even want to post anymore.
Yeah. That's why I never post, bro. Because it's just like
we're different though. Like you're more of like antisocial, and I'm more social.
You're right.
So that's the thing. It depends on what the person actually wants to do.
I hear you.
It became so comfortable. Like, bro, like I literally said I was gonna go check it like 3 times a day. I literally just post and I put my phone right back down, and I don't even want to post no more.
Yo, bro.
But I gotta change that because I have to. You gotta have. Ironic, I'm saying this. You gotta have a certain balance to it.
Yeah, I feel like you're right. I just don't feel like social media. I feel like it's a distraction a lot of the time.
If you allow it to be,
like I said, but it's so hard to get addicted to it, like legit addicted.
Yes, it is.
So it's like
that's why I said it's a very thin line. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's a slippery slope. Yeah. So I always had mixed emotions. I think from one of the first podcasts we talked about how social media. I never really liked social media. I went through another unfollowing binge too on all the crap that I followed too. So I stayed doing that a lot.
I tell you right now though, when you're not on social media, you really see who really hitting you up.
Yo, bro,
because you can't see me.
You can't.
And it's funny because as soon as I posted, I have so many hit ups.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy.
But nah, go.
You can say
Nah, I'm good.
But yeah, all right, back to the topic we were talking about. Comparing yourself to others. I already know that me and Kadeem are going to have two different views on this, which is understandable. That's good. I personally feel that you shouldn't stop comparing yourself to others. I feel that's something that you should do. The thing when it comes to comparing yourself to others, there's two results from it. You can have a healthy way of comparing yourself and a negative way. Now, first, I'm going to go over the negative part because that's pretty much what everyone does. Now, the negative part of comparing yourself to others is their fans and their fame. And when I talk about fans and fame, I'm mostly talking about social media because that's pretty much what everyone uses to compare themselves is how many likes, attention you get on social media. Now, a lot of people, they feel that they may see someone post a picture, a video, post something, and they get all this likes and attention. And when they do it, they don't get it. Now, that's a negative way for doing it. And the reason why is because you're looking at the person, you're looking at the attention that they get, and you're saying to yourself, how come I don't get that attention? And not even realizing that those type of thoughts that come into your head when you see that, it stops you from even starting. So let's say you don't know when that person started from, because obviously everybody has to start from zero. But if someone has 1 million followers, they didn't just sign up and get 1 million. Even Will Smith, everyone's loving the things that he's doing, but he didn't start with 1 million followers. He started with a 0 follower. Somebody promoted him, and he already has a fan base. So let's actually take that back from even before the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He didn't have a fan base. Well, he had a fan base, but you see where I'm going at. I'm not trying
before
not
his
to go,
rapping career.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go all over the place with it. I want to get back to the subject, but yeah, using Will Smith as an example, he didn't start from having all these fans. He started from building himself up at a young age. Now, what he's doing on social media, he also has a fan base. So he can go to different platforms and bring those fan bases with him. A lot of people can't do that because what they're doing, they're looking at Will Smith or they're looking at Cardi B, whoever they use as an influence. They're looking at that person and them saying to themselves, how come I don't have that? But not realizing that person didn't start there. Everyone starts from zero. So that's one thing that I'm talking about.
I was listening to a podcast. I forgot what podcast it was, but they were talking about like comparing yourself to others, and I think that's the craziest thing because I think everybody saw like the iceberg meme of like how you only see the tip of the iceberg,
exactly.
The tip of the iceberg success, and the underneath that there's so much shit that you don't go through like that, and that's the same thing. That's why when I'm not doing like stuff right now, like right. I'm not getting that success that I want and that I feel like I'm working my ass off for. That's why I'm always pushing because I feel like I realize all the amount of work and time and effort and late nights, early mornings, all the BS that has to go through to get to that level of success. That's why a lot of the times when stuff are not going my right and the stuff's not going the right way, I don't really stress it. Or like everybody always says, you'll never see me stressed. They never see me care because I know I know the work that I have to put in. Like I'm building that iceberg right now underneath the water, so nobody really sees that right now, and I'm going through all the BS. So this is stuff that nobody sees. I mean, you guys hear about it because of the podcast, but in other people's life, you don't really hear about it.
Right.
And it's crazy. Like when I talk to a lot of successful people, I hear those stories. When I listen to a lot of podcasts or successful people, like me and Adrian just started listening to a podcast, and it's a lot of guys in finance, and they're talking about all the bad stuff they went through, like 10, 30, 20 years, 10, 30, 20 years, 10, 20, 30 years of not.
We all over the place this episode, right?
They talk about all the bullshit they went through for years and years before they found a little bit of success. So that's why I'm nothing is promised for me. I can work my ass off for the rest of life and not see $1. Nothing will come out of it, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But I know that I have to constantly put in the work if I do ever want to see, or if I want my time to come.
Right, because in order to get to the top of the mountain, you have to first take that first step.
Agreed.
All right, that was the first one. Was fame and attention. All right, the second part of comparing yourself to others, it's a negative way, is expectation and reality. And that's going back to, it's a lot of like piggybacking from what I was saying before. Now, many people, they're expected to be great like the next person, but they don't put in the same work ethic. Like, and it's impossible for you to be even in the same category as someone who's outworking you. You know, if someone's putting in, let's say 10 hours a day into their craft, and you're putting an hour a week into your craft, you're not going to be in that same category.
Hard work beats talent every time, bro. Hard work beats talent every time. You can't get outworked. No matter how much natural talent you have, bro, somebody can outwork you and be a lot better than you, bro. And that's why I'm always busting my ass to make up those natural talents that I don't have, because I know I can outwork somebody. And I feel like that's one thing I know about myself and one of my strengths. I know for a fact I can outwork anybody. I know that deep down inside. So I know no matter how nice you are or whatever you do, if I want to be better than you at that, I can be better than you that.
And that's another thing too. The good part about that, let's say you're going to the gym, and this is actually one reason why I love going to the gym with friends. It's like you guys are challenging each other, but in a positive way. Like if you see a friend doing sets, it may not be the same weight, but it's going to be the same amount of sets. You're going to push yourself. Like you may go to your limit and you may see your friend do another 5. You say, you know what? I can do maybe 3 more. I can do at least 1 more that'll keep me flowing. And that's a good way of doing so.
What's that gym with friends thing you about to start? That wave you about to start. What is that?
Just going to the gym with friends.
But I thought there was more behind it than that.
So what I was going to do, I was going to have like a
new person every week come to the gym. I thought that was a dope segment. I was kind of like that the first time.
But then I was going to have it where like when they come, I was going to like post like the workouts we're doing. But I don't want to make the snap too much. And then honestly, I was posting like maybe like this is gym day, so we're gonna do like not gym day, this is chest day, so we're gonna do some chest. But then I was like, I'm not posting nothing. So
I kind of got excited. Oh, friends, gym with friends, this might be a good little segment.
I'm gonna do it though. I like it.
You gotta do it once a week, bro.
No. I'm in the gym. What?
No, you got to do gym with friends once a week.
Oh, don't do it every time I go.
No. Do like one segment.
Too common.
It's gonna be too much. You gotta look out like, oh, it's gym with friends this week. You gotta do like on a Monday or like a Tuesday, bro. You gotta do gym with friends one week, bro.
That's a dork.
But yeah, what else were you saying? Oh no, what's the next topic? We're lost.
Yeah, we are.
And we got an email too. We got emails too, bro.
Oh shit!
So you better snap into action.
All right, let me finish up with the last part about negatively comparing yourself to others.
Yeah.
Now, material things. Mm-hmm. You see somebody driving the latest car. You see somebody with the latest fashion, and you don't have it. That right there is negative because your self-worth is not determined by the next person's ability to utilize their resources. Like you don't know how they accomplish those things, and you don't know their priorities. They can have it where their priorities are fucked up and they're behind on their payments for their bill. They have no food in a house. You know, they're living living situations, but they have the latest this, they have the latest that. So you're not knowing that. You're just using your perception of what you're seeing. So you're, oh my God, you know, he or she is winning. He or she is the man or the girl right now. They on their shit, but you don't know it. You don't know the story behind it. So you're comparing yourself to someone else. Like you're looking at their latest car or their latest fashion gear, and you look at your car, you look at your clothes, and you're like, damn, I don't have it. You're comparing yourself to something that you don't know. The best part about it is that just run your own race. You know, if he or she, if they want to go blow and have their priorities right, or not even have their priorities, if they have it or they don't have it, that has nothing to do with you. And that's negative. You don't want to do that. You want to do things that are positive.
That's all motivation for me, bro. Every time I see something like that, that's just straight motivation. Every time I see someone in a nice car, a nice whip, a nice house, a nice boat, that's all motivation for me. Going back to like, I feel like I can outwork anybody. I feel like if you put me next to somebody trying to do the task and we're just starting it, like I'm gonna come out ahead 100 times. Right. So that's just motivation. I know a lot of people say that might be like a lot of people look at it and hate on things like that, or be like, oh, how did that person get that, or like say stuff like that. For me, I always like clap my hands. You're in that whip, you're in that boat, you're in that house that I'm not in. Kudos to you, but I know like I'm gonna get it. So
yeah, you got to use it as fuel.
Yeah, that's exactly what I use it for. Nothing else, bro. It's always fuel to me. Always fuel. And
going back to with fuel, you can use the fuel as a healthy way of comparing yourself. Now, I really have two points that I want to cover when it comes to healthy comparing yourself. The first one is self-awareness. Now, comparing yourself helps with your self-awareness as well as your creativeness. You'll be able to understand at both what you're good at and what you're not good at. So that right there alone, let's say if you see someone excelling in a certain craft that you also want to be a part of that craft, you can take a look at how did that person get there? You know, what did they do? What didn't they do? You know, what can I learn from it? And you got to compare yourself with that. You want to say to yourself, all right, this person, he was doing this, doing that, or he or she was doing this, doing that. Okay, I can do this, I can do that. Just because you want to get closer to that point, not closer where it's like you're hating on them, but in a way to be self-aware and to pull you up. And back to the ideas. Now, we all have idols who we imitate. You know, a lot of them we get ideas from.
I don't have an idol. I have people that I look up to.
You don't have an idol?
No, I don't have.
You don't think that's an idol?
No, I have people that I look up to.
You don't think people you look up to is like someone you idolize?
No.
Oh, right. That's the wrong
somebody
word.
You put
that's
on a pedestal.
Word.
Idols
right.
you put on somebody. I have people that I look up to. I have people respect. I don't idolize nobody or nothing. Like I have people that I look up to. I have mentors, people that I want to imitate or role models and things of that nature. But I don't idolize, and I don't I definitely don't use that word at all. Like I don't idolize nobody, because that's making somebody seem like they're better than you, and that goes back to, I don't care if you're a millionaire, have 1,000 cars, 1,000 boats. I can outwork you, and I'm gonna outwork you, and I'm gonna get all that. So I don't idolize you. I respect you. I look up to you, but I'm definitely not. You're not my idol.
Who's your idol?
This ain't American Idol.
Who's your idol?
I don't have a good line. That was a bar.
You know what? Yeah. Because of that, I'm gonna leave it right there. But offline, we're gonna have a conversation about that. I'm gonna break it down. We're gonna have that was good though. Say it again.
Nah. Say it again. They got to press that go back 15 seconds button.
That was good. All right, so we're gonna have that conversation off. But yeah, as you say, you have people that you look up to. I'll use that word. You have people you look up to, people you get ideas from. I personally feel that when it comes to success in whatever field you want to do, it's pretty much like 10 rules. And then after those 10 rules is really just your perception of that rule. Like you could have a rule that says it requires you to, I don't know, walk down a block. And someone else's perception of it could be like, you want to make sure you tie your sneakers, you take this step, you take that step. It's just your perception of that rule. So that's also what ideas come into play. And then lastly, like these books that we both read, the motivational books I'm talking about in reference to that, you know, like Think and Grow Rich, The Magic of Thinking Big, you know, all these motivational books, they're pretty much their perception of Proverbs. You know, a lot of people who are biblical, you know, if you read Proverbs, a lot of them that they're saying is just like things that were said in Proverbs, but majority of people can't read Proverbs. So that's really my 2 points of healthy comparison.
No, I agree with that. A lot of the stuff, like you said, our Proverbs, they go back to the Bible,
right?
Because and you think about it, I feel like it almost starts from like the Bible, like when, especially like the what's it called, law of attraction, all that, like asking for what you want and getting it.
All of this stuff is just biblical.
That's it. And I think the next thing, the one book that really took that and put it into like normal people's words are Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah.
And then I feel like, if you read Think and Grow Rich, and then you read any other book that
it's
anybody
just that oldest perception of Think and Grow Rich.
Yes, it's everybody's perception, how they did it and things like that.
And then Think and Grow Rich is that person's, Napoleon Hill's perception of parts of the Bible.
I agree with that.
It's really like, it's really just like 10 rules, and everything else is just people's perception.
Yeah, even if you don't believe in the Bible, or you believe in the Bible, it's still, if you read the Bible, no matter if you believe in it or not, it's just the same thing they took from that and put it into like normal people words.
Yeah, I actually had this conversation with someone who's I'm not very religious. I'm more spiritual, but someone who was religious. You know, we were talking about the Bible, and this person said that, you know, the Bible is a way of living.
It is, yeah.
And I was like, oh, you're absolutely right.
I feel like that's with every religion, though. Every religion is just guidelines. It's just guidelines to live a quote unquote good and pure life. That's what every religion is. I feel like, and that's why you can get misconstrued and say like religion is not true, because they're all the same thing, bro. They have like minor tweaks here and there.
That's their perception of it.
It's just a perception. Yeah, it's different perception. I mean, I feel like I grew up in a Christian house. I feel like if I grew up in like in a Muslim house, I would be go hard Muslim. Nobody could tell me anything. If I grew up in a Jewish house, I'll be a go hard Jew. Like it's the same thing.
That's debatable. That's debatable. It's similar ways of living, but it's not the same thing.
It's similar. No, it's similar. The concept, I feel like the concept of living a pure natural life, and there's a guideline to live your life by.
For that particular religion.
And everybody has their
that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought you were trying to say something completely different.
Oh, no, and everybody just has their little tweaks and things like that. But yeah.
All right, let's go to you with comparison. What's your thoughts?
My comparison, I think the whole idolizing. I feel like the biggest thing is not putting anybody on the pedestal. Don't put somebody on top of you, or like put somebody so high above you and think they're better than you at everything. I feel like that's what a lot of people do when they compare themselves to other, or when they look like use the word like idolize or look up to somebody. You look up to somebody so much you think that you can't obtain that stuff, and they like at the end of the day they're just as normal people as you.
Right, and that's also on that person's that particular person.
Yeah.
Because I can look up to someone or idolize someone, and I'm not going to say that myself. Oh my God, I'm never going to be there. But then someone else may look at that person, put them on a pedestal, and say they're never going to be there.
So like it's funny.
So that goes back to the healthy and unhealthy way.
I'm in a space where I hang out with a lot of pro boxers, right?
Right.
So I will see these guys on TV. I'll see them doing interviews. I'll see them doing this, doing that, and I'll see them at different events. And people like you said, oh my gosh, yeah. Behind closed doors, bro, they're just like normal people, who put in that work, who busted their ass to get to that position, and they're just normal people, like normal, just like you, just like me. There's nothing different. The only thing different is the amount of work
ethic. That's it.
That's it, bro. That's the only thing that's different. So that's why I think that's when I really realized like not to put anybody on a pedestal. I heard it. I forgot who I heard it from. I think I was reading I don't know if I was reading the book or watching a YouTube video, but they were talking about not idly. This is way back. And then when I kind of got in that like in those circles, I kind of realized, like that was 100% right. These people are just normal people. That's why I tend not to idolize people or put anybody on a pedestal.
Yeah, there's a saying that goes, everybody puts their pants on one leg at a time. And my perception of it is this: everyone takes the shit.
That's too funny. Yeah, that's too.
Everyone takes the shit.
Yo, that's fact.
Even poor people take shit.
Rich people too, bro.
Yeah,
we're all the same, bro. Yeah, so that comparing yourself to others, like, stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane. Do what you got to do. Don't worry about anybody else, and just keep putting in the work. Like, and if you want to compare yourself to others, and
make sure it's healthy. Make sure it's healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to say. Yeah, everybody's the same, bro.
And cut. All right, next scene. Let's go to these emails.
Okay, yeah, we have
Pull one up.
All right, let me pull one up. I got a quote to end. the
That's
podcast
my thing.
with.
That's my thing.
No. I got a good one though.
I got a
good one. Let
me see what you got.
No, you can't see it.
So
though.
then you're not doing it.
Can I say a quote? You can say a quote. Why can't we both lead them with a quote? I know we're not ending that right now.
You can do a quote because then you can do a quote today. Because that'll be whack. Like you do a quote, and it's like what, we're comparing each other. Is that what we're doing? Comparing quotes.
Let's see whose quote is better. All right, this quote is from
the email.
The email. Well, this email's from Damo Garrett. He said, "I literally listened to episodes. I literally just listened to episode 17 and was like, damn, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna text Deem now. I feel like we keep saying don't text me. We get like, I'm not even going into the numbers, but we get too many listens for y'all not to be hitting us.
Yeah, we really do. Not even just that. Like, stop texting me.
Yes, that's the thing.
Just
too.
Email it.
Yo, I have
the reason why I want you to email it is because I want Kadeem to see the email.
Yo, listen.
I don't want to just be like, hey, I got so much feedback.
That's the same thing with me too. Yo, it's so funny because after we released the podcast on Monday, at least 5 people, I expect at least 5 calls talking about the episode that day. And I was like, yo, guys, email us. But he kind of broke it down. So he put like 1. Sorry, bro. I tried so hard.
I was just getting ready to read that part. Go.
He said, sorry, bro. I tried so hard not to laugh at H, but I had to. Every time I hear the podcast, I get entertained and laugh because I feel like it's such an authentic conversation going on. Let's skip right over that because H is not funny at all.
No, he's right. He's right there.
Authentic conversation.
But many people say that though.
That you're funny?
I mean, regardless, I am funny. I am.
All right, you're not even top 5 of the funniest people I know, bro.
First of all, you're bugging. You're bugging. You don't know funny people. For starters, like, yo, who do you know that's funny to me?
You know what I'm laughing at? That picture on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yo, that's jokes, bro. That is jokes.
That bad bitch.
Yo, I am dead, yo. He said,
yo,
I've been this guy, yeah, I can't wait to have Ron on this podcast, bro.
Man.
He said, I've been reading more books lately, and I know you read mad books. So if you had to suggest one book, what would it be?
The One Thing.
The One Thing for you? Yo, it's all right. So I
easily the one thing easily
for me. I stopped suggesting. But when people ask me, yo,
all right. So all right. Hold on. Let me pause right there. So normally,
steal my train of thought.
No, I'm not. But normally, what I do is, when people always ask me what book should I read right now, I just say, "What are you going through?"
Exactly. Yeah, same here.
But for my suggestion, the one thing I feel that the one thing is pretty much generally it helps you on what you want to do and want to focus on.
For that general book, I go with Mindset by Carol.
For what?
Mindset.
Oh, Mindset. I thought you said Mama Set.
Nah. The book Mindset. I feel like that was a good book, like to get you in. Like they talk about like a growth mindset and a fixed mindset.
Which author is that one?
Carol. I don't know her last name. I can pull it up.
No, I didn't read that one.
Mindset, bro. That's a good book. You definitely should. You see, it's hard for me. I wouldn't suggest that book for you because I feel like you already have that mindset. It just talks about like the growth mindset and the fixed mindset and how it is to be in the growth mindset. What's the difference? How you can grow, how you can take yourself to the next level, and the fixed mindset. They talk about comparing yourself to others. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a huge thing they talk about. So I usually say mindset, but it depends what you're going through. Like, do you want help for finance? I mastered the game by Tony Robbins. You want personal development? You want a nice like autobiography? You know what I kind of start liking now? I read DJ Khaled's like autobiography. I read Charlamagne's The God autobiography. I like those stories. Yeah, I like those stories of people. So you really know, because I love hearing the bottom and what people are going through. Like I said before, I like hearing those stories because it's just like, yo, I'm going through this right now. Yo, if they can overcome that, then I can overcome that. Like, or this, what I'm going through is nothing for me. Like they didn't really get put onto 35 and 40. I still have at least 10 years before I should start seeing some success or anything like that.
That's debatable too. Now, the reason why I feel that's debatable because like everyone always says that, and I used to say this as well. Like it was a famous picture that was going around. It was people like J.K. Rowling, who was it? Oprah Winfrey was on there. Tina Fey was up there. So many people like at age 22, this person had that person had that. You know, you're good. That's not always true. No, because the thing is that at whatever age is it, let's do 21. At 21, Will Smith was this, or Oprah Winfrey was this, Bill Gates was this. Yeah, they were there, but just because they were there and they were going through something and you're going through something right now doesn't mean that you're both going to get out of it. And the reason why I'm saying it is because they came to a point in their life and they realized that enough is enough. This is not working. I got to adjust this. I got to adjust that. I got to focus more on this. Just because we're going through shit don't mean that we're going to come to the point and we're going to say, oh, this is enough. No, people compare themselves by looking at it. If they're 21 years old, I'm 21 years old, and we're both going through something, I'm going to be good. No, you're only going to be good if you actually take the realization and stop yourself and be self-aware and realize what's going on, what's working, what's not working, what needs to be adjusted, and how can I move forward. That's the only way.
That's self-aware, yeah. Like you said, self-awareness, that's huge right there. And making changes. I mean, when we had the episode with Dr. Brown, that was a huge episode because I feel like that realized us both about making small changes. Even though we have our overall goal is probably always going to stay the same. Right. Those small changes to get there, not just being on set and like I'm going to do this. As life comes, you seek different opportunities. You have to analyze those opportunities, take advantage of those opportunities. So
the opportunities everywhere.
That's it. I'm looking forward to more episodes with you and with and without guests. I'm happy for the success you guys have and will continue to have. We very, very appreciate it. We have definitely a lot of guests that are coming also. Next week, look out for that credit guest that we did with a credit, a female that specializes in credit. Yo, you know what's so funny? We have a lot of female guests on that are killing it in the game. That's what's up. Yo, y'all got to step our game up because
females are killing. Period. Though. Huh? I love the female rights, not female rights. Whoa, the female empowerment that's been going on. I love it because I personally feel that females are more powerful than men. I feel intellectually as well as not physically. Well, I don't want to get into that debate.
Attack, bro.
Yeah, right. But
you about to go from giving them props to getting attacked.
Intellectually, females are more powerful than men. I feel females run the world. You know, I don't think that's really debatable. But what was my point of bringing that up? Oh yeah, so I love that females are starting to really realize their worth, and it's really becoming known how important to society they are and how much of an impact they have. So kudos to all you women out there that's stepping it up and making it happen. And for those who aren't, You got to watch those who are stepping it up and use that comparison to be healthy. And you got to be self-aware, and you got to step it up and make it happen.
Yeah. And the last thing he just put, looking forward to seeing you at the fight on Friday.
I didn't think he was really going to read that part. Like,
oh yeah, actually, okay. I wanted to talk about the fight. So, it's after anyway. But damn.
Wait, no, this is coming out.
Monday is after.
Right. Yeah. So right now I'm in Mexico. If you're listening to this, guys, I'm in Mexico right now.
So
my birthday was yesterday. Email us. Happy birthday, handsome. I really enjoy the content you give us. I really appreciate everything you do. Glad to see you back on social media. That was honestly though. Let me stop real quick. No, let me keep going. I'd love to see you back on social media. Continue prospering. Kadeem as well. Continue hating on him being funny. Yeah, but I'm in Mexico right now, guys. I'm enjoying myself. The weather is amazing. Even if it's raining, I love rainy days. The weather's still amazing. It's always an opportunity to reflect. The water is great out there. The food is great out there. The drinks is great out there. Life is just great.
You drinking mojitos, bro?
Nah.
What are you drinking?
Tequila.
Ugh. Tequila with what?
Straight. I don't mix my drinks.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
It's cool.
Sorry, Doug.
Huh?
Sorry, Doug.
It's cool. You didn't know. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's it. I mean, next week's gonna be a great episode. H, hopefully he comes back in time to record
I don't know about that.
The following week's episode. And I don't know if you have anything else you want to talk about.
I want to hear your quote.
Oh,
I want to hear your quote.
Let everybody know where they can find us, bro.
Ooh, why you pulling up? That was good. That's good. That's good. All right, guys. First off, if you enjoy our content, I know we're kind of all over the place, but I know we dropped a lot of gems this episode.
Somewhere in there.
No, what do you mean somewhere? Every 5 seconds was a gem. Anywho, I know we dropped a lot of gems in here, guys. If you love our content, even if you just like our content, even if you don't like our content, write us a review. Let other people know what you think. Let other people know if it's something that you want to see or don't want to see. But just make sure you write a review. If you like it, again, rate us a 5. If you don't like it, rate us a 5. Again, that's not on me. That's just how Apple works, and also SoundCloud and wherever you gotta Google Play.
Yeah, we're expanding too. We're on iTunes. We're on SoundCloud. We're on YouTube. We're on Google Play, and we're on Podbeam. And we waiting for that Spotify to clear. That's it right there.
I think I should make a phone call.
Call your peoples at Spotify.
If
anybody from Spotify is listening, hurry up and approve us, because it's been under review for a month now.
It's the 6 steps to the what is it called?
I don't know.
The 6 things to someone.
Oh, 6 degrees of separation.
6 degrees of separation.
We better find somebody.
Yeah, I got to make a few phone calls. This is outrageous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, follow us on Instagram too.
Handsome Kelly _ and Kadeem's is way too irrational. Also, follow us. Our actual podcast page is What Are We Doing PC. Guys, email us with questions. Email us, telling Kadeem how much of a hater he is on my jokes. Email us anything topics you want covered, questions you want answered, anything, guys. Our email is whatarewedoingpc@gmail.com. Guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Continue to make it prosperous. Continue to, even if you come into an obstacle, don't let it be the finish line. Just remember, it's an obstacle, not the finish line. And we're going to let Kadeem end it off with a quote, and we're going to get out of here. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. Let's see what we got. Before you start. No, I'm not.
No, go ahead.
No, it's going to be good. I was going to say if it's not good, but you don't say nothing that's not good. So.
I respect it, bro.
Let's hear it.
If you want to be different.
That's it?
No, I thought you were gonna. It cued me in again. I thought you were gonna pick up to what quote this was, but
no. All right, so I mean, drop it, Kadeem. Let's hear it.
Wait.
All right, now drop it.
If you want to be different, just be yourself and tell the truth.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! That's what I said. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're a sucker. Later, guys.